Yeah. So, welcome to Gemini season. 6 days of Gemini. Day two. Day two. How y'all doing? How y'all having? How y'all living? Let's see. I don't think we're gonna be as long today. But what messages do we have for my Geminis on today? Today is the 2nd. It is a Tuesday. I hope y'all are taking good care of yourselves. Whatever day of the month that your birthday lands on, if you're a Gemini, enjoy that shit. Even if your birthday was in May. We love our May Geminis too. Alright. All these cards came out. We got New Vision, the Hangman again. We got Ripeness, the Nine of Pentacles, and we have Inner Voice, the High Priestess. And of course, here's my Geminis right on the bottom of the deck with Morality. Oh, and the Magician with Existence here. Okay. Do I want to keep pulling? Do I want to pull underneath? Why not? Put one under New Vision. Put one under New Vision. Put one under New Vision. Okay. We got guidance. So the Hangman position that I was picking up for my Geminis yesterday, underneath that we have the guidance card, which is the Three of Pentacles, which means that there's going to be some form of assistance to bring you out of that stage of limbo here. Yeah. Should I take this card? I'm not going to take that card. So put one under Rightness, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Put one under Rightness. Dang. Why you fall out like that? Why you fall out like that? Put one under Rightness. So Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Rainbows. Rainbows may be significant. You may have seen some rainbows recently. Again, we have another rainbow card. We have 3 rainbow cards out here. This is the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Patience, Nine of Pentacles over the Seven of Pentacles. Patience. So there are some good things that are coming in for my Geminis. You're just waiting to be guided towards them. Literally, and you're being asked to have patience at this time. Put one under the Inner Voice. You've been asked to have patience at this time, and even to truly listen to your own discernment and guidance as well, as far as like your higher self and your spirit team. Truly listen to your own messages that you are receiving at this time. Of course, you know, they're coming from somewhere, but make sure you pay attention to them because they're very important, and possibly even keep them to yourself with the Silence card out here. So any moves that you may be making, any guidance that you may be receiving, whether through your inner voice or through, you know, a higher power, higher source, God, your spirit team, your ancestors of your highest benevolence, of course. Make sure whatever those things are, you kind of keep hush-hush about them at this moment in time. Don't go broadcasting it to the world. Now is not the time. Allow those things to settle in. Allow them to truly take root before you go and take root and take form before you start, you know, communicating about them. Let them be set in stone first, because with the possibilities card on the bottom of the deck and the traveling card, there's multiple possibilities that are open to you at this time. They may even, some involve traveling. Some could be traveling long distances. We have projections under here. So again, that's the reason why it's like, be very quiet about certain things that you may have coming, you know, your way, that you may be getting information about at this time, because there are going to be people who want to project their own feelings about what it is that you have going on and what it is that you're doing. So you want to keep it hush hush. Yeah, hush hush, especially with people that you may be walking away from at this time. We have the Two of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck with isolation. Yeah, there may be some people who are no longer privy to your energy, who want to keep you stuck, stagnant, and still in the same energy that they once met you in. And they will in turn project, their own stagnancy, their own, stuck energy onto you, where, it's like, oh, you sure you want to do that? If you've been guided to do something, do that shit. Keep quiet about it until it's done. Okay? All right. Give me some Moonology cards. To clarify all of these. So every time I start getting on here, it's my throat wants to try to tighten up. No. Meditate and contemplate. So my Geminis, you may be in a state of meditation and contemplation at this moment in time. Like I said, the stillness, the quietness. So in those quiet moments, in those moments of meditation, that is where you're going to find the answers to your inquiries. The guidance for your direction and things of that nature. We have prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. We had new moon in Pisces, and then we had new moon in Taurus. So prosperity lies ahead. Wherever it is that you are headed, whatever energy you have breached into at this moment in time, and not breached in a bad way. Although there could be some form of breaching when it comes to like personal information and things of that nature. I did receive like early in the morning, I received like a message for what is it, a class settlement for like some breached data or something like that. So, even that falls in line with like the prosperity lies ahead and the ripeness card. So things are ripe for the picking right now. It's like you have placed yourself in alignment with the things that are good for you, that are coming towards you, that are of your highest benevolence, highest nature, highest alignment and timeline. So now is the time to literally pay attention. And if it's something like big and major that is still in formulation, keep quiet about it. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So a lot of Geminis are moving past their South Node energy at this time. Like, it's fine to, be comfortable and be familiar with certain things. And, but at a point in time in your life, it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to elevate into that North Node energy. Because just staying where you're comfortable, in energy that you're comfortable in, surroundings with people, how are you going to grow? You're meant to excel and move forward. And you can't do that lingering in the same environment, in the same familiarity that, may have once brought you some form of, abundance. Because what worked yesterday won't necessarily work today. We're constantly moving, growing, evolving. And you have to evolve with the times. You have to evolve with, how things are going so you can remain in alignment. If you try to linger and stay in those comfortable areas, you will no longer be in alignment and you will miss your blessings. And not to say that you'll never gain them again, but that particular blessing is somebody else gonna swoop in and get that shit. Something else happen and, you get redirected. So no, when it's time to leap. And in the meantime, between time, while you're waiting in this, space of transition, keep your mouth shut until until you have set something in stone where it can't be shaken, it can't be moved, it is yours. Yes, balance spirituality and practicality. I like that. And it's time to release negativity. So release any negative thinking, any negative people, any negative energies that may be around you right now. Release that energy and stay positive as you can. Positive affirmations, speaking those things that be not as though they were. For my church friends, it's definitely beneficial to you at this time. You can't just, balance. You can't just depend on the words or the actions. You have to balance both together. So when we have balanced spirituality and practicality at the same time, like the spirituality would be the faith and saying that, this is going to happen for me. I'm in alignment, perfect alignment for this, that, and the third. You said your prayers, you've lit your candles, you've done the work, you've done the shadow work. Well, actually, shadow work would, head into like actually the practicality, because that's the physical work that you're doing to clear out the space so that the blessings can come in, so that the new things, the good things, the newness can come in. So if you're, I don't know why I'm led to say this, but like if you're someone who is going to get readings, you're going to get work done, and you're expecting like this huge miracle, this huge change and transition in your life, and you have not done any type of root work, background work. And when I say root work, I don't mean like conjuring. I mean like foundational work, where you're working on yourself, your internal self, whether that be, how you think, how you act, how you respond to things, dealt and faced the actual hurt, traumas that you may have experienced. Face those shits head on, and begin to release them from your life. Integrate those lessons, if there were lessons, because all traumas don't involve lessons. We should know that. But the ones that do, especially the ones that had something to do with you and the choices that you made, take accountability for those. Integrate those lessons, and then release that energy that no longer serves you, so you're not holding on to that and carrying it into your new season, carrying it into a new relationship, carrying it into the next timeline that you're trying. You won't even get to the next timeline if you haven't done that. And if you happen to get there, you're not going to be able to stay and maintain in that energy, because you haven't cleared out the baggage from the past situation, the past, traumas, the past hurts, the past relationship, the past person that did you wrong. You haven't dealt with that. So you're going to get in these new spaces around these new faces, and you're going to project those same things that happened to you somewhere else when you were in another vibration, when you were in another timeline, and you're going to lose out on a lot of opportunities and a lot of networking and a lot of forward movement, even monetary gains, because you're holding on to something that no longer fits where it is that you are trying to go. It no longer fits the space that you are in. So as we evolve physically and literally do the things that we need to do to purge our own systems of the bullshit, the toxicity, all the shit that no longer serves us, or it keeps us in a lower vibration, frequency, nature, then we can get the spiritual aspect of it. We can get the spiritual rewards from it. We can get the rewards that seem to come out of nowhere. That's when that work that you have put forward, or that you sought out certain practitioners or anybody to do work for you, do a reading for you, and they told you this is, once you do that work on yourself and put a little bit of the effort in, then that spiritual work can, integrate with what it is that you've done, and it can elevate and work much easier and place you in alignment much easier than it having you depending on it to do all the work, and you're literally just sitting on your ass. You ain't tried to change. You ain't moved past so-and-so that did you wrong 10 years ago. And, just some things you just have to realize that you have to be accountable for certain shit. You have to be accountable for certain shit. It just is what it is. Now, I'm going to pull some self-love and action cards for y'all today. I don't think I'm going to get too much into the tarot. This is just a quick check-in for day 2. We're not doing too much. So I'm going to go and get some work done. Some more work. I'm going to get some other work done. Just this is work too, but this is more so just, you know, an appreciation for my Geminis in Gemini season. So what self-love and action cards do we have for my Geminis at this moment in time? What can they do to better love on themselves? Because that's what my self-love and action deck is for. Ways to love yourself in action, to better yourself in action. Things that you can physically do that assist you with taking care of your own needs a little better. What do we have? Oh. Okay. All right, we have root chakra. We were just talking about the root chakra and root work. So working from the foundation, working on your foundation, your security, your stability at this time. So that is, I'm not saying that it's off, but there may have been someone attempting to affect your root chakra, or, you know, you have been a little lacking in the stability arena at this time. So with the root chakra, that's just like making sure that the things that you're doing, the things that you are putting your energy and your effort to, are making sure that you are grounded, making sure you're grounded, making sure you're stable, making sure that you're secure. So that may even look like putting yourself first. Putting yourself first before you go, you know, looking outside of you. So making sure that your foundation is steady and stable before you move forward. So that kind of goes hand in hand with like the quiet before, like as things are forming, as you're getting this guidance is literally for you to set up your foundation, your root chakra, in a position to where you are stable, you are secure, in all arenas, in all backgrounds. So again, shh. I know why I keep saying shh. Stop talking. I know my Geminis, we can talk sometimes. And, you know, it can fluctuate because I don't talk to many people like that. I don't like talking on the phone too long. I don't like, you know, a whole lot of excessive talking. I used to talk my mom's head off. I used to talk other people's heads off. But, you know, now, I don't know when it changed, but it's like, no, I'd rather keep to myself. And I know there's a lot of Geminis who like to keep to themselves too. They have their social moments, and then they come back and they need their time to recoup. They need their time to, you know, regenerate. Even my shirt, because it says, hold on, partner, I'm overstimulated. That's true Gemini shit. So, you know, that's also root chakra, because you're getting into, what are we talking about? Neural pathways? I don't know. But we're getting into like the nervous system and things of that nature. So that is literally a part of your root chakra. It affects your root chakra. If your nervous system is not grounded, if it is all over the place and chaotic, that is an issue with your root chakra, because there's no stability there. There's no security there. It's like in a fight or flight mode almost. So that is what's being worked on at this moment in time, with this guidance energy, and that you need to be quiet for in the meantime, between time, while it's formulating, while it's cooking. Oh, let me not put that up to the screen. Let me put that behind it. All right, we also have phone a friend out here, and we have the Oshun card. So a lot of you may be getting into, I'm not taking those, for clear reasons. But a lot of you may be getting into a more feminine energy at this time. And you may actually, you know, need to phone a friend. You may need to phone a friend. But be careful of the friends that you're phoning at this time, because there may be someone who does not have your best interest at heart. Because on the back of that phone a friend card, it can be, you know, a flip side. It can be someone who you thought is your friend, who's not really your friend, who's kind of like just projecting their bullshit onto you. So be mindful. We have enjoy a glass of wine or liquor. Yeah, that person could even be like someone who, you know, slightly envious of you. So definitely be mindful of who it is that you're communicating with at this time. That's another reason, like the silence card is out here. Until things are set in stone, be cool. We got dance, enjoy a glass of wine or liquor. Stand naked in the mirror and affirm your body. Let's see. The heart chakra. And we have dragon energy. Okay, the dragon energy is underneath the dance card. So this could be like even, you know, representative of like Kundalini energy. But dancing may be very relevant to you in this time. It may allow you to ground yourself and work on your root chakra, as well as getting you into that more feminine energy, for my feminine energies, of course. Getting you into that feminine energy, that energy where you are able to release a lot of things that you may have been holding on to. Let's see, the heart chakra, self-explanatory. You're releasing a lot of things from the heart space at this time, some things that may have been long or overdue, as far as you holding on to them. So yeah, that's where that's coming from. The stand naked in the mirror and affirm your body, that's also security in self. So that's a mixture of the root chakra as well as the solar plexus chakra. So you definitely need to make sure you're affirming your body. Even if you're on a health journey, on a weight loss journey, whatever it is that you are doing, the body that you have is your body in each and every stage that it goes through, in each and every form that, you know, it presents itself. So if you are in a stage right now where you're not 100% happy with your body, do something to change that shit. And still love on your body in the meantime, between time, while you're in that transition phase. Still love on your body because it's still yours. It's still holding you up. It's still making sure that you get from place to place. So you ain't dead. You ain't in the ground, root chakra. So literally, appreciate the body that you have, as you are transforming it, as you are going through whatever health journey you may be going through. Appreciate each part of your body, especially the parts that you may feel the most comfortable about. Stand in the mirror, you know, touch those parts, hug yourself, love on yourself a little tighter. That also, you know, helps with the dance energy that's coming through. When you're dancing, move in, you know, movements that are fluid, that are seductive to yourself, not to anyone else, because you're doing this, you know, while you're, you know, having your own time. So if you want to like set the mood, light some candles, put some good scents in the air, some incense, turn on the music, dim the lights, and you can have a mirror. You can do this in the bathroom even. Dance in the mirror while you're, you know, talking to your body, affirming your body, loving on who you are and the body that you have in this moment. Yeah. I'm not gonna pull any more of those. Is there anything else I want to do? I want to pull a few Kipper. I'm gonna pull 3 Kipper, and then I'm gonna close this out. Then I'm gonna close it out. I don't want it to be just a ramble session, which I don't mind, because I mean, the fuck, why not? At this point, we just chopping it up, Geminis. That's all. We just chopping it up for 6 days until my birthday. And technically, it's not 6 days. Now it's 4 days. My birthday's on Saturday. So, yeah. Let's see. Give me 3 Capricorn cards that are important for Gemini at this moment in time. Wait, what was those 2? That was the thoughts card and the change card, or the journey card. So a lot of you are thinking about moving at this time. You're definitely thinking about moving. And it may be even of long distance that you're moving, or preparing to move, or thinking about moving, because the thoughts card was there as well. There could be a masculine energy that is, I don't want to say prevalent, but it could be relevant to you at this moment in time. We have sudden wealth that came out. Sudden wealth with courthouse, and this one fell out too. Bad health and message of concern. So this has been a good reading. I'm not going to leave it on a bad note, on a bad taste in your mouth. But if you've been watching at least this past week into these messages for my Geminis, there could possibly be a masculine energy who has, you know, done some nefarious things that didn't sit well with your spirit team, didn't sit well with your ancestors, your higher self. It didn't sit well with God. How about that? It didn't sit well with God. And there may be some information that's coming out within the court system about this masculine energy, something that happened. This person could be in bad health. There could be a funeral situation, because we have coffin here with message of concern. And then we have sudden wealth. So whatever this person did, we're gonna skip right past. We're gonna skip right past that. Just know that there are gonna be some people who are gonna be getting caught up in the near future. And regardless of the outcome of this situation, you are going to be blessed. You are going to be compensated for whatever this is that went on. There is a point involved for you that is going to be coming through. And it may not be coming through from whoever this person is, but it's going to be coming through. And then it may possibly be coming from the court system, from the courthouse here. So just know that you got some good on the way. And some other people have some bad on the way. And we're going to leave it at that. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.